teams, let's all rise, remove our hats, and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Me, myself, Gavin Shields, with my new partner, Joe Pancella. How you doing tonight, Joe?
Not too bad, man. Happy to be here. Excited to fill in for Logan, even though he did a great job last week. I know he had to play in a game today, unfortunately.
And here with our second broadcast. And thank you to all those who are viewing. Tonight we have the Lady Eagles versus the Woodbury Herd. And should be a great matchup. Woodbury Herd having a great season, as well as the Lady Eagles, who I believe are on a winning streak right now.
I think they're 4 or 5 games into a win streak. I think they sit at 10 or 11-4, climbing the rankings. And I believe we have a very competitive Thundering Herd squad sitting at 10-3, so very similar records coming into the matchup. Should be a good game.
Yeah, and we're about to get started here tonight. Juices are flowing. Both teams are screaming. We're ready to go, Joe.
This is, we're talking about a stretch of road here that maybe spans a half mile to a mile. That's how far away these high schools are. even though Woodbury did get here late, but that was out of their control.
And good luck to the boys tonight who are at Woodbury. Good luck to them. We hope they play well over there, and we're right about to start off with tip-off.
All right, here we go.
Oh, ball goes to Woodbury. Woodbury starts off with the ball, number 3 taking it up. Passes number 5.
A lot of action early in the gym here. Both teams making noise. West Deptford clapping from the bench here, getting the defense into it early.
Yeah, trying to get the tides turning. And what I saw last time I was here. Big play. Big play. Good way to find the open man on that one. Dish it in for an easy layup. And last time I was here, West Deptford played on-ball press, and it was just great defense all around. Let's see if they can do the same. Oh, Erica McBuckets with the 3.
Oh, good look there. West Deptford did a great job beating the full court press, but Woodbury is going to attack you. They want to play the game fast. We're going to see the ball get up and down the floor very quickly tonight.
Ooh, gets the board.
Tough D by the Eagles early on.
Oh, showing off the ball handling skills. Woodbury looking flashy right now. All right, now they're going to try and slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Maybe calling a play right now. Woodbury trying to just slow things down after coming off hot. Let's see how this plays out. West Deptford just playing good defense. Up with a shot, no good. Liza Laxley gets the rebound, and we're off to the races. Transition, drive, up, no good.
Strong take by Erica McDonald. That's going to fall later in the game. Got to stop ball here.
Oh, good transition defense.
Looks like the refs are going to let them play early on. That's exactly what we like to see here in the Nest.
Yeah, no early calls, and just let the girls play.
Absolutely. We knew this would be fast-paced early on, and both teams are attacking. Ball's not falling right now, but we expect some shots to go down.
Number 5 with the ball. Passes down low to the post. Great defense, up and in. That's just a little bit of size right there, Joe.
Absolutely. We're going to weather that storm, though. We got 4-0 Thundering Herd right now. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. A lot of game
Carrie
here.
Russo with the shot, no good.
A lot of in and outs for West Deptford right now.
Erica with the ball. Back to Laxton. Down to Carino. Wide open Russo. Up. No good. Oh, rebound. Up. No good.
West Deptford's playing tough on the glass right now. Again, these shots are going to fall. They just got to be patient, and they got to really pick it up on defense now. Can't let this lead be extended.
And no shots have fallen, but you got to like the confidence right now. West Deptford's taking shots. They're not scared to take a shot and just throwing the ball up, and eventually they're going to go in, Joe.
Absolutely, I agree. A lot of good ball movement. Every girl is touching the ball for West Deptford, which you love to see early on. They just got to keep attacking.
A foul, traveling call?
A travel on Carino. You know, definitely could have gone either way, but we control the controllables around here, and we're going to try to avoid addressing the referees at all. We're going to look at both teams here.
That's right, Joe. Woodbury's getting a little loud. They're rallying up in the gym right now.
Hey, they're excited, man. 10-3, 11-3. I read an article today on NJ.com about the Thundering Herd and how they had a huge opening game victory.
Ooh.
And again, the Herd connects for 2. 6-0 Herd right now. But they ended up beating Haddon Township to open up the season, and they hadn't beat Haddon Township in over 20 years. So a lot of momentum coming into this season for the Thundering Herd.
That is right, and hopefully West Deptford can weather the storm right now. They're getting hit early. Oh, great defense by Laxton.
But as you and I both know, not the greatest basketball players, you and I, this is a game of runs, and you need to be able to handle the pressure. You're going to go down a little.
Ooh, great distance. Zanaya Carr down the post, put up for 2.
Zanaya Carr really coming into her own these days. Transfer from Delsea, has really settled in nicely here, and a welcome addition to West Deptford High School.
That is right. And a good hustle player, too. Again, I think she has over 5 rebounds tonight alone in the first quarter.
I bet she's averaging close to a double-double in points and rebounds each game. She really gets after the glass. It's a good-looking jump shot from Carino. Again, these shots are going to fall. Ooh, strong drive from Woodbury.
Yeah. And, Woodbury's looking, flashy. They got all the moves right now, and they're looking really, really athletic out there.
I like this type of basketball. Both teams in each other's faces. You knew it was going to defensive effort, and you just got to respond during the runs. And West Deptford has done a decent job right now, even though they've been a little outplayed, only down 6-2.
Ooh. Wide open shot by Laxton, no good. Good shot, though, almost in.
Again, quality shot. The ball seems to be going halfway in on that rim. I don't know if we've replaced that rim recently, but the good news is we will shoot the other end eventually.
Ooh, traveling call on Woodbury. All right, refs calling both sides here. Let's see if Eagles can get a drive going.
It's like everybody on the floor here needs to take a deep breath and just let this game slow down a little, but I got a feeling this will be all 4 quarters at this pace.
Carino with the ball. Down to McDonald. Back to Carino. Trying to slow things down right now. Carino to Laxton. Shot. Up and in. Bang! Mid-range 2. Falls.
Gotta love that. Gotta love that. That's going to help her out later in the game as she starts pulling up some threes. That's a good-looking jump shot right there.
We have a substitute coming in.
That was number 15, Keisha Pierce, as we heard Mr. Seeley say, our PA announcer. First substitution of the game for Woodbury, I believe.
And you have to think, all this running around, Woodbury's coming out, running a lot, so maybe substitutes are going to have to dig into the bench a little bit later into the game.
I think West Deptford has stayed with this starting 5, if I'm correct. This is the 5 that started the game.
Yeah, last time I was here, this was the 5, and they played just about the whole game, Joe, playing on-ball defense and really never getting tired. So props out to the coaches, run conditioning, and just get them going.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling the girls. When you're coming to practice, you're coming for a 2-hour workout. People pay a lot of money for 2-hour workouts. Don't make it a chore, and they've really bought into it. They definitely they run those sprints. They do the full court jog sprints. They get after it, and it's showing right now.
Clark with the ball.
Again, another great defensive possession from the Eagles. And Woodbury has done a nice job as well, keeping the ball moving.
Oh, good defense. Rebound by Russo down to Carino. Driving up the court.
And here we go. 6-4 Herd. Minute 45 to go in the first.
Russo with the ball. Kicks it to Carino.
Got the Thundering Herd bench with a little defense chant. Got to love the energy in the gym right now.
Hoping West Deptford's bench get that same energy. Ooh, Laxton with another shot. Up, off the rim. Oh, Carr with the rebound, no good.
Those are going to fall. She's strong on the glass right now, and that'll be important later in the game. How about not a foul called in the game right now? That's exactly where we want to be.
Yeah. Besides 2 travels, we're foulers right now.
Yeah, pretty clean game right now. Both teams moving their feet, active with their hands. I'd have to agree with the officiating. Haven't really seen a foul yet. You got to love that in basketball.
That's what you want to see. Keep the game going. Let the girls play. Woodbury with the ball.
Good help defense, Zanaya Carr there. The Eagles are all over it right now.
Oh, ball.
Scramble.
On the ground, scramble. Jump ball. It is Eagle ball. And I just learned that last time I was here, Joe. The arrows on the scoreboard over there is possession.
You learn something new every day. They don't call it a possession arrow for nothing. Very similar, if we had to relate it to wrestling in terms of each team sends out a wrestler at different weight classes. You got to keep it fair, and that possession arrow is dictated by the jump ball in the beginning of the game.
Oh. Learn something new every day, Joe.
So Woodbury had possession of the jump. Arrow goes the other way, and that will affect coming out in the second half as well.
Oh. That's a good layup by number 5, Anaya Nichols. She's been looking great tonight.
She is having herself a game. Very, very aggressive player, you can tell, and loves to attack the rim.
out of bounds on Woodbury.
Going to have to move quickly here. 6.4 seconds on the clock. Carino with the inbound to Yaruso.
3 seconds left. Up by Rossi. No good. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Low-scoring game right now, 8-4. And just a lot of great defense going on, Joe. But as we're in the break, let's take a little bit to talk about what's going around in West Deptford High School. And we have boys bowling, Joe. I don't know if you heard about them lately, but they are hot right now.
Led by senior Brandon Parker. Just won the Snowball Classic at Laurel Lanes on Monday, I believe.
Yep. And then yesterday, they broke their own record with a match score of 1168.
Wow. I've been talking to Coach Seeley a lot, checking in with Coach Burr, and they've been blown away by this group of boys and how well they work together and how they're very selfless in their approach, and whoever's in the top 5, they're always supporting each other. And, and it's an exciting time at West Deptford. A lot of people say we're not a winter sports school, but we're having a lot of good success across the board right now.
Yeah, and shout out to boys bowling again, off to a great start. I believe Brandon Parker's averaging 229 right now. Unbelievable, honestly, with those kind of numbers.
If you know anything about bowling, a 300 is a perfect game, and this guy's averaging about 230 pins a game, so you can see the kind of tear he's on right now.
And we're about to start off the second quarter. Let's see if the Lady Eagles can get off to a hot start, match the momentum of the Woodbury Herd, and let's see how the second quarter plays out. Big quarter right here, Joe.
Absolutely. A lot of the same starters from both teams back out on the floor, and it looks like both teams want to, match each other. So here we go. It's going to be Woodbury ball coming in right here in front of us. 8-4 Thundering Herd. Second quarter is about to get underway.
Woodbury starts with the ball. Starts off with number 3, Brown. Kicks it to Clark. Number 45. Woodbury slowing it down a little bit. Trying to find someone to start off the second quarter. Looking for a driving lane. Good defense by West Deptford. Oh, up and in. Good shot.
That's Wilkinson knocking down the 2 there. She's been ranging around that free throw line looking for that shot.
Ooh, West Deptford pick up.
That's a turnover. West Deptford will be Thundering Herd ball. Again, good full court pressure from the Herd there.
And I think West Deptford just slows it down a little bit. They're getting a little pressure right now, and just how can you handle that pressure?
Absolutely. Settle in and understand that in this game of runs, you have to be able to make your own run, and that's what West Deptford's going to need right now.
Ooh, West Deptford. They're trying to do their own little on-ball defense right now. Full court press. They're definitely conditioned for it, Joe. And timeout Woodbury, early timeout.
Looks like the play maybe was not being run correctly. They're going to talk that over. It'll be Thundering Herd ball coming in after the 30-second timeout.
And Joe, I know you're best friends with Coach Morrell, and what would you, as coach right now, what would you be saying as West Deptford coach? What would you be saying to him?
I think you're on it. Hey, girls, just settle in. The defense is there. Keep crashing the boards, and the shots are going to fall. I think we've had some good looks. Just can't get them to fall right now. But right now, you can't get in your own head. You got to maintain, and you still have to be able to shoot your shot. If you're open, you can't shy away from it. And I don't think we will. I think we'll rise to the occasion. And at this point in the season, 10, 11 games in, 13 games in, this is the type of matchups you want. This is how you get ready for a postseason run.
Great point, Joe. And we're out of timeout. Woodbury starts off with the ball. Not a lot of three-pointer shots from Woodbury right now. They're all about driving to the hoop, getting that layup in. So, great steal by Yaruso.
She's known for her defense. And West Deptford moving the ball up the court.
Oh, McBucket stop and pop. No good. Oh, a little bit of frustration.
Hey, she's going to get hot. She's going to open things up. It'll fall. She's got to keep shooting.
Oh, Woodbury throwing it in. Oh. Oh, good defense by Russo. Oh, up and in.
That's Wilkinson again with the
Yep.
big rebound and put back.
12-4, the Herd.
West Deptford got beat on the Hail Mary pass, a full court pass. And here comes Woodbury again. Full steam ahead.
Oh, no foul call.
And we still,
Yeah.
9 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, do not have a foul called, and this might be Joe's favorite game of the year. Again, Woodbury with the full court press. West Deptford does a great job breaking it.
Ooh.
Wow, what a play.
That's number 1, Milani Harvey. And kind of just before it went out, Joe reached back, grabbed it, threw it at a West Deptford player, so it bounced out of bounds on them. Great play. Way to know the game.
Excellent hustle play there, and that was Carino coming in for Flynn for West Deptford. And it looks like number 15 for Woodbury has re-entered. Pierce is back in the game for the Herd.
Brown taking the ball up. Ooh, a little bit of double team. Down behind. Good ball movement right now by the Herd.
I agree. Woodbury certainly keeps the ball hot, and they like to keep it moving. Good steal by the Eagles.
Good defensive stop right there. Slow things down. Let's get a point on the board.
Absolutely. West Deptford needs a good look here. We're going to need a good shot and a bucket to keep this thing close, down 8 right now. In defensive efforts like this, every bucket matters.
Ooh, rolls around the...
I'm not here to make excuses, Gavin, but how many shots have gone in and out of that hoop right now?
Ooh. Great drive and layup by the Herd. And you're absolutely right, Joe. I think we were counting 5 or 6 that have just about rolled in and bounced right out.
But again, out of our control, and we just got to keep shooting. That's a 30-second timeout, West Deptford, to slow down the run by the Herd. We've got Woodbury 14, West Deptford 4.
And as Woodbury right now, you got to be thinking not to get too comfortable.
Absolutely. I don't see this team's taking a step back. They've got some new coaches. They're really excited about the season. I expect them to keep their foot on the pedal here, and West Deptford's going to need to answer. And again, you know, this is the types of games we want. This is how we get better. So we'll see what we're made of out of this timeout.
And timeout is over. We're sitting at about 5 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. And let's see if West Deptford can get something going.
We got McDonald inbound into Carino again. The full court press from the Herd. Woodbury gets a piece of it, but West Deptford keeps the ball moving.
That is a first foul. First foul of the game will be on the Herd, and we'll take 2 at the line.
That would be Zanaya Carr going to the charity stripe for 2.
She's having a great game tonight, Joe, and see if she put these 2 up, slow the game down, just get those points on the board, and get something going for the West Deptford Eagles.
Could be exactly what the Eagles need, and there it is. She connects on the first one.
And if I had to pick a key to victory for the West Deptford Eagles, it would be getting to the line. I just think getting to the line in basketball is such a huge overlooked thing, as I said in the previous game, and slows the game down, just puts a dagger in the opponent's heart.
I know Zanaya spent a lot of time working on her free throws, and there she comes up big, 2 for 2 there. And that's Olivia McGee coming in for Carrie Russo, substitution for the Eagles. Zanaya Carr again on the boards.
Vicious on the boards tonight.
And the Eagles looking to push. Ball into Laxton.
Ooh, we have another foul. Here they come, Joe. Fouls are coming out. Rightfully so, though.
We knew it would come eventually, but this is exactly what the Eagles needed. Getting the ball up the court, not letting Woodbury set up their half-court defense and attack the rim.
Great point. Carino throws it in. Right in the car, down the post. Up, no good.
Oh, there's McGee. Jump ball.
Jump ball stays with the Herd. Nope, sorry, West Deptford. Jump ball.
And it is Eagle ball with the jump ball.
The possession arrow doesn't lie.
Laxton will be thrown in now. That was a great play by McGee coming in off the bench, getting that jump ball opportunity.
She started just with JV minutes and has worked herself into some varsity minutes. Exciting to see for a sophomore who really works hard and is very coachable. So excited for what Olivia McGee can do.
And I believe that was a foul on West Deptford. Yep, Liza Laxton, as Mr. Seeley just said. And another good shot by McDonald. There's not falling.
Absolutely. Here's West Deptford in their full court press. Again, the speed of Woodbury is electric.
Oof.
Big bucket from Alani Harvey of Woodbury. 16-6 Thundering Herd.
Ooh. West Deptford getting a little sloppy now, throwing the ball up the court.
Here comes the Herd again,
Stop
attacking.
and pop, and it's in.
Oh, a traveling call before the shot.
That was a good stop and pop, though, by number 5.
Nichols is quite a player, number 5.
Yeah.
She gets the ball, and she's in the other team zone before you can even blink.
West Deptford once again throwing it up the court, and you have to think, Joe, with all these long-range passes not going their way, just slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, a little anxious. They're definitely seeing the open man, and they just got to feed that ball in. Couple ball fakes, from what I've learned from Coach Petito. If they're not going to ball fake, they're going to see that pass and they're going to break that up. So we just got to get a little more creative and do the fundamental things. But Carr is definitely open down low, and we want to feed her the basketball.
Oh,
as
great
you can see.
defense by McDonald. A little pickpocket opportunity right there. Oh, Woodbury returned the favor.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
Great hustle, Erica McDonald. She lost the ball but jumped back on top, and West Deptford was able to grab a timeout to keep possession.
Yeah. And I know we're kind of putting it all on West Deptford's offense right now, but you have to give props to Woodbury's defense.
Absolutely. I've been very impressed with the Thundering Herd so far, as I have with the Eagles, but the pressure of the Herd right now is definitely overwhelming us a little bit. This is a lot of what Collingswood did to us, a couple weeks ago when we lost. They played a very aggressive zone defense, and that's a lot of what the girls' game is. It's tough in the half court, and it's constantly trying to keep the ball moving. So I think we'll respond to the pressure, and a 10-point game is still anyone's game, especially in the second quarter.
Yep. And these type of games are low scoring, definitely not fan favorite, but when you look closely, you gotta look at the defense. Well done.
And there's several boys games that go the same way.
Yep.
I think our West Deptford boys beat Collingswood the other day, and that was a game in the 30s. I think we played Haddonfield very similar there. These conference games, these teams that have known each other, and there's a history there. You better believe that the intensity is turned up.
Yep. McDonald with the layup, no good. Woodbury taking it up, slow it down. We're closing in on 3 minutes in the first half. Trying to find the post. Up. Back up to Brown.
West Deptford in the man-to-man defense right now. Matching player on player. Woodbury feeds it in low. Wow.
In. Wow. Great post moves.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's Wilkinson again. That's at least 6 points for her. She has done a very good job down low with her post moves.
Yeah, Woodbury getting momentum up right now. Shot no good. Carr with the rebound. Eagles taking up the court. Carino. Carino trying to find an open lane. Slowing it down. Found an open man. Flynn with the ball. Throw it down low to Carr. Ooh, out of bounds.
West Deptford continually trying to feed the ball low to Zanaya Carr. And the passes are just coming off her fingertips and going out of bounds. Another turnover for West Deptford, which they're going to have to cut down on in the second half if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, I think in the second quarter alone, we're at 5+ turnovers for them, and they're going to have to clean that up in the second half if they want to
Absolutely.
stay close in this game.
And our girls know that, and the look is there.
The gap's starting to get a little bit bigger, Joe, and you just got to stay focused if you're West Deptford right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, Carino with the drive, foul on Woodbury.
That last bucket was number 15, Keisha Pierce, attacking the rim and getting the finger roll to go. 20-6, Thunder and Herd. About 2 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah, I think all 20 points, too, are coming from the paint, Joe.
I agree. Not outside of maybe a jump shot at the free throw line, everything has been at the glass there. Some physical play from both teams. The shots are falling for Woodbury right now.
Laxton with the ball. Carino down to Caruso. Back to Laxton. Good ball movement. McDonald with the ball. Up. Bang! McBuckets find her own right now.
Big time shot from McDonald when you needed it most. Great ball movement from the Eagles. You have to ride this momentum. But here comes the Herd again.
Great defense by Carino. Moving her feet down the floor and just staying with her so she loses the ball.
It's a big possession here after the three from McDonald. You can answer here, you get right back in this game. 11-point game right now. Got to cut this thing down to about 6 or 7 for halftime.
Good defense. Laxton coming up. Ooh. Layup up and good. That's number 5, Nichols again. And
the pressure from the Thundering Herd. Great Euro step from Carino.
Carino up and in.
Wow. Fancy footwork from number 15, Avery Carino. Gets the Eagles back within 11.
And that right there just shows me Eagles are still in it. They're still in this game. Bro.
Absolutely. I don't see either team backing down, exactly like we talked about. This is a heated matchup.
Oh, great defense.
It's a block from McDonald. Got 45 seconds to go. Carino looking to push again.
McDonald with the ball. Back to Carino. Slowing it down a little bit.
Still big time pressure from the Herd, even as we try to run the clock a little bit. I mean, they are all over it.
Ooh. Foul on Woodbury.
28 seconds to go in the half. West Deptford inbounding from the scorer's table.
Mr. Seeley putting on some moves over there.
Mr. Seeley, known in the area for his in-game announcing, just phenomenal. If you haven't been, come out and check him out. And as you know, the fastest fingers on the East Coast, yeah, they call him BG. That's Mr. Gore over there. He don't miss many games, and that guy has a trigger finger. He'll stop that clock at any moment. Wow, great pass from the Herd.
Just finding that open man. Driving and dishing, Joe.
22, Greer wide open underneath, and she connects for 2.
At the end of the half, we're looking at 24-11. Herd up. And what are your thoughts on that first half, Joe?
A very competitive half, a fast pace, big time intensity. They let the girls play. West Deptford had some good looks, couldn't get some shots to fall, and the pressure from the Herd is definitely there. I think got to go in at halftime if you're the Eagles and say we need to continue to attack. We need to not be intimidated by that defense and keep going at the rim, but also we're going to need some stops on our defensive end as well. So I expect us to come out firing, letting it all go, and seeing if we can reel this thing in a little bit, especially down 13.
Yeah. Great point, Joe. And you hope the Lady Eagles keep their mindset, come out in the second half. You've been down. I've been down in the half, too. You just got to come back and just start fresh. 0-0 right now. Come out, do your stuff, play on-ball defense, and just put some points on the board, Joe.
Absolutely.
Chip away.
West Deptford needs to come out, and first and foremost, it's got to be on the defensive end, because if Woodbury comes out and puts together 6 or 8 points in a stretch there, it may be an insurmountable lead for us to come back from. I'd like to see McDonald get going a little bit more, and we got to continue to try to feed the ball down low to Carr and McGee and Rossi and see if we can't get our bigs going a little bit and see if we can get some layups just like the Herd. Great point, Joe. And as we hit the half, we're going to look back at another winter sports that's doing well. We're going to look at swimming, as we have April Avila
the fastest girl award at the Girls Rule Invitational. Great job by her.
A lot of positive buzz about April. Incredibly hard worker. She is the daughter of our head swim coach, but again, this girl swims because she enjoys it, not because mom is the coach. and even as a freshman, 14, 15 years old, she's brought back some energy and some excitement to the swim team, and there's a lot of males and females on the team who really like what she's doing. I know I had Brooke Bailey down in my office the other day just going crazy about what a hard worker she is and what a classy act she is, and how even when she beats boys, she's over there shaking hands and just letting everybody know it was a good race, and it's just exciting to see. That program works hard. Coach Lanny does a great job getting swimmers out. You know, we can't even field a boys and girls team. We actually swim co-ed against some other complete boy teams, and we still compete.
Yep, great point, Joe. And I don't know if you guys can see us right now or not, but we're going to keep going anyway. And as a last point, great job to the swim point. And the broadcast will be right back here tomorrow for the wrestling match. Northern Burlington.
Big match for the Eagles. I know you know all about it as a member of the wrestling team. You won't be behind the table tomorrow. Yep. You will be on the mat trying to lead your Eagles to victory. A tough Northern Burlington team that we lost to last year. They just picked up a big win against Clearview. But the Eagles are rolling. We've responded to a lot of adversity, and we've stepped up in big moments. And I think that'll be a match everybody wants to see.
Yep. So those of you who are listening who cannot come tomorrow night, just hop on the broadcast. Listen, it will be WDTV 08. And as we hit about the 5-minute mark, we're going to take a break, and we'll see you back at the start of the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the second half of basketball. And Woodbury starting off with the ball. And as Joe's getting settled in, West Deptford looking up, start off with the hot hand second half.
Had to refuel for the second half. Got some food down. Hoping that this recharges the Eagles as well here. 24-11, 7:47 to go in the third.
Good defense start for the Eagles as they get the ball back. Russo with the ball. Back to Laxton with the three. Bang! Laxton started off early with the three. Putting the lead to 10 points.
Exactly what the Eagles needed.
Yep, well said, Joe. And Laxton getting some energy. I felt a little bit of energy boost with that shot. Woodbury missed layup, no good. Carr fighting for the boards over there, throwing elbows. It's getting rough down there, and second half starting off crazy.
This is exactly what the Eagles needed coming out of half. Big shot block, number one, Harvey for Woodbury. She's been all over the place today. A lot of good action both ends here.
Yeah, we're only a minute in, and if the pace stays like this, Joe, it's gonna be a fun second half.
This game has certainly become a sprint for sure.
Carino with the ball. Finds, bad pass. Number 5 takes the ball up and in. Great layup. And that is number 5.
Anaya Nichols has just been on fire. Her first step is very quick, and when she sees the basket, she's going right for it.
Nichols with the foul on Laxton. So West Deptford down by 12 now, and see if they can keep that pace going. They still have a little bit of momentum after that first shot, and we'll see how this plays out. Carino gets the ball. Throw on to forward to Laxton. Russo with the ball, back to Carino. 3 ball up, no good.
It's the right shot, though. I'm glad she's taking that shot. She needs to take that shot, and it's a good look. It's going to fall.
Yeah, and you see your teammates picking her up, and just keep that confidence up. You don't want to get in your head this early in the game, Joe. Woodbury bleachers getting hyped up again.
Yeah, great energy from the herd.
Oh, great defense. Gotta find a way to get that board, though. Ooh. That is Wilkinson on that, Joe, and kind of just taking that rebound over Carr and putting it right up and in.
That was 3 separate offensive rebounds for the Thundering Herd right there. That's an absolute killer in basketball. And then a big shot block from Wilkinson as well. She has been very, very solid down low.
And momentum starting to shift a little bit here, and let's see if West Deptford can weather the storm once again.
Down 14, gonna need a stop here. Looks like Woodbury's looking to slow it down a little bit, which I'd have to agree with, up 14. Almost a steal from the Eagles as they keep the pressure on.
Nichols with the ball. Takes a shot, and with the foul on McDonald. She'll take 2 at the line, Joe.
Again, that quick first step is just getting around some defenders and going right to the rim.
Great ball handling, too, by Nichols, and put on performance tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Very, very skilled player, as you can see. Obviously, our first time seeing her live, but a name I've read about, and she's definitely got it going on right now. Along with number 45, Wilkinson. They have, I bet they've combined for majority of the 29 points.
Closing in on 5 minutes in the third as that ball rolls in and out.
I'll tell you what, there's that rim again that we talked about. There might be a lid on that thing over there.
Maybe MJ Rawley's been dunking on that one.
I don't know what he's been doing, but again, quick hands from the third. Knocked the ball out of Carino's hands, but it'll stay with West Deptford.
Great steal right there just to knock the ball out, reset West Deptford, and let's hope West Deptford can bounce back, get some points on the board. Pass it in to McDonald, 3-ball up. No good. Good shot. Back to Laxton, back to McDonald. Oh, down to Russo again. Sent backwards.
Another big shot block from Wilkinson. She has been all over the floor for the Thundering Herd.
Ooh. A little bit of cross up to Laxton, no good.
Carr fighting hard for the rebound, but the Thundering Herd come up with a 29-14 Thundering Herd, and again they look to slow it down.
Number 3, Brown taking it up, slowing it down. Down to Clark. Clark. Nichols back to Brown. Brown up, no good.
Looked like Brown was looking for a foul there, but again, letting them play.
Oh, miscommunication right there between Carino and Laxton.
And that'll be a timeout for the Eagles to try to settle things down. West Deptford again rattled by the pressure from Woodbury.
Gym's getting loud, Joe, and it's hard to handle right now. I've been in some loud gyms in my life, and once that commotion goes around, it's a little bit hard to focus and just focus on what you're doing.
Absolutely. It can throw you out of your rhythm a little bit. Great timeout from Coach Petito here, trying to weather this storm. And, down 15, again, not impossible to come back from. You just have to look at West Deptford has 14 points in the game, and they're down 15. So it's going to need to happen. Some fancy moves from the Thundering Herd in the bleachers. They've brought the energy tonight, and we love it.
Some great dance moves going on over there as we're still in the timeout. And as West Deptford, just the 3-point shots aren't going in, Joe. And you have to look at that as the biggest factor tonight. They put them up, almost gone in, and they're just bouncing out. And
I'd have to agree with you, but at the same time, the turnovers, the ill-advised passes, those are things that we've been doing a very good job of lately. And right now with the pressure of Woodbury, we've kind of been going back to that, and that's something we definitely want to clean up moving forward.
And the timeout is over, as it is Woodbury ball. We'll see what happens out of the timeout. West Deptford on defense, trying to get a quick steal, maybe put it up. get some momentum going. Brown dishes it to Nichols.
Tell you what, as I continue to look over this Woodbury roster, very senior heavy in terms of the girls that play majority of the minutes. So you know this is a season they're looking to have some success in, and their senior leaders have done a great job tonight.
Once again, Woodbury bench getting loud and disrupting the game a little bit. Laxton with the shot, no good. Carr with the rebound once again. Throwing bows. Laxton with the ball. Drives. Up. And we have a foul on Woodbury.
As a matter of fact, as I look again at that Thundering Herd lineup that was just out there, all 5 players on the court are seniors. Just had a substitution, bringing in a junior, Pierce, for the Thundering Herd. But a very impressive starting 5 of seniors, with the Eagles boasting 2 seniors and 3 juniors on the court. You know, a lot of veteran presence from both teams, and they're going to continue to battle this thing out.
Yep.
Again, a turnover from the Eagles, though, is going to hurt them.
Yeah, you got to look at the turnover rate, and you got to look at next game or even this game just to slow it down a little bit and not just think about your passes a little bit more and just find the open man.
Absolutely, because at this point in the season, I don't know if there's an easy game on the schedule, and that's okay. You'll get better in these tough games. You can get better in losses. Not that this one's over just yet, but you got to continue to work for 4 quarters. There's another big rebound from number 2, Zanaya Carr, and the Eagles look to push.
Yeah, I think she has over 10 rebounds tonight. Carino with the shot, no good. Oh, we have a tumble down in the paint.
Offensive foul.
And we have an offensive foul on Woodbury.
That's a great job by Carino right there, standing her ground, knowing that she was going to take some contact, but she stayed in there and did a great job drawing the foul.
Number 21, Allie Flynn checks in for the Eagles.
West Deptford will get the ball about 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. And closing out the quarter, you have to think they just want to close the lead down just a little bit, getting it within single digits. Bring the ball down McDonald. Up, bounce off the rim, no good. Carr gets the rebound once again.
For that kind of juice brought here in the nest.
And as we're waiting for our systems to get back up and running, we'll just tell it to you. McDonald gets the steal, puts it up and in.
Wow,
29-16.
Great work, Allison Flynn, getting the steal and finding the open girl.
Timeout called by Woodbury.
That'll
And so it's almost like a little radio session we got going on right now. And Mr. Kirsch fixing the problem as we speak.
not many things the man can't fix. I mean, video-wise, wood floors, shiplap, you name it, he can fix it, he can do it. And you want to talk about a guy who wears many hats.
Yep.
There's a man who does a thankless job, and we just like to say thank you, Mr. Kirshner, for putting together an unbelievable display and allowing Gavin to showcase his talents along with some other talented students to my right, Brooklyn Castellano, Max Strout, Kyle Dugan, who may have caused the blackout, but we don't point fingers, nor do we snitch.
Yeah, as Joe said, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kirsch, and our crew back there. Go unnoticed, and thank you guys.
All right, here we go. Back at it. 29-16 Woodbury.
Clark driving the ball up. Down to Pierce. Or Nichols, that is. Oh. A little bit of a scramble.
Eagles calls the loose ball, but Woodbury comes up with it. Wow, great pass down low.
Great pass, like you said, and just finding the open man once again. Getting those easy 2 points into the paint.
Clark with a great look down low.
Oh, great steal.
Nyasha
driving.
Clark. She draws the foul. She'll shoot two. Nyasha Clark, great hustle play after she just made a great play on offense, comes back, steals the ball on defense, and she'll get to the line and shoot two.
And the game, we're looking at about a minute 20. The Woodbury Herd up 15 points. As West Deptford, you're just thinking about getting some easy layouts, maybe trying to find some points in the paint. Not as much relying on threes.
Absolutely have to continue to chip away. In the game of basketball, as I continue to learn about this sport, the game's never out of reach. The game's never over. You have to continue to work.
And even if the game does get out of reach, you got to think about what can we do better with this time we have remaining.
There's a substitution for the Herd there. Wilkinson comes out, and Greer comes in.
That is McGee driving and gets the foul. She will get two at the line.
That's exactly what the Eagles are looking for. Because as we both know, Gavin, when you get to the free throw line, the clock stops and good things can happen.
Great point, Joe. And McGee will get two. See if she can knock him down. Give the Eagles some hope in this game. First one up. No good.
She'll regroup and shoot another.
Yep.
McGee, tough as nails. She'll continue to come at it. Doesn't matter how she's playing. She just likes to work and wants to be involved and wants to help the team.
Second shot. No good. Oh, Laxton, the rebound. Up. No good.
Carr with the rebound. Carr again.
Yeah.
It's
rebounds left and right. We have a foul.
Physical play down low from both teams.
Once again, Carr showing a presence down in the paint.
Strong down low, very strong down low. But it, I don't know about you, but it doesn't feel like a 16-point lead for the Thundering Herd. Both teams still going at this thing and trying to earn every possession possible.
Oh, wow. Great play right there.
Another steal from Nyasha Clark. She has been all over the floor.
That was just an athletic play right there, Joe. Almost like a cornerback in football, reading that pass and just intercepting the ball.
You read my mind there. The Herd have done a great job of seeing those passes and picking off those lanes. Looks like that's going to be a shooting foul. Wasn't sure at first. Thought it might have been a pass, but again, that's completely out of our control, and we've got to continue to play.
Clark will get two, misses the first one, and Clark kind of coming into her own in the second half. First half was all number 5, Nichols, but now the second half we got Clark coming in. And
yeah, absolutely, seeing some balance from this Woodbury lineup. All these seniors heavily involved in their success right now.
Second one falls. Inbound to Laxton. Laxton to Flynn. McGee down at the elbow. McDonald drives. Foul. She will get two.
Again, this is what the Eagles need. That's foul number 6 for Woodbury. One more. We'll be shooting 1 and 1. And if we can get to 10 fouls, we'll be shooting 2 on every foul. And in my opinion right now, the only way to get back into this game is going to be from the free throw line.
Great point, Judge. And Woodbury being a fast team, you kind of want to slow them down with the free throw line. Get to the free throw line, stop the clock, just slow things down. Gain momentum back.
Big make for McDonald. She shoots a high percent from the free throw line. She's going to need this one as well to cut this thing down to 15. She gets it.
Up and in. 2 for 2.
And now this is where you have to play defense like you never have before. Try not to foul, cause a turnover, and continue to get Woodbury into their own foul trouble.
A little bit of double team, McGee.
Oh, there it was. The trap was up top.
Oh, Dish should find open man. Great pass.
I'll tell you what, this Woodbury team does a great job of keeping the possession going. Heads are up at all times, and they are always looking to find the open girl.
Great pass down the car, up and in.
Great feed in by McGee to Carr. You love seeing that combination working together.
There's a foul on Carino.
Another strong take from Nyasia Clark. You're right, Gavin. She has taken over this second half.
She will get 2 at the line, and we have about 3 seconds left in the third quarter. First shot. No good. And Joe, as you're coming to this fourth quarter down 15, are you just chucking up threes at this point, or you're trying to?
I still think you have to stay with your guns. Again, like we talked about, Woodbury 1 foul away from the bonus. I think right now you have to attack the rim and try to get them in that 7th foul and see what happens. But I'd also like to get a technician out here to check on that rim down that end of the gymnasium. The ball does not want to fall.
Great point, Joe. And that rim, might want to get it checked out. But we're at the end of the third quarter. Battle start the fourth. It is 36-20. And you think Westover starts going into the bench, or you think they're just going to?
I think you've got to continue to play your starters and the rotational players here. At this point in the season, whether you're in a game or out of a game, you have to constantly think, we need to get better, we need to work on some things. And I think that's what we'll see here in the fourth quarter. I think Coach Petito's got to be looking at this saying, can we overcome 16? Absolutely. But more importantly, can we win this quarter? Can we outduel Woodbury in this one? Can we show that we can play with anybody in the conference? And that's what this is about right now. Again, this is not a bad Woodbury team. This is an 11-3 Woodbury team who lost to Haddonfield by 3. They've got some quality wins on the season. Again, beating Haddon Township for the first time in 20 years. And that Haddon Township is a factory for girls basketball. So you know what kind of skill set this Woodbury team is bringing to the nest here.
Yep. And I think most importantly, sending your starting 5 or starting 6 out to go 4 quarters, just for the future plans, and get them that 4-quarter experience. Because I know previously, I won't say they're necessarily easy, but you're diving into your bench at the fourth quarter. So just keep your starters out 4 quarters and keep playing them hard.
Absolutely. You want to see your girls right now battle through adversity. It's a little uncomfortable, down 16, but this is playoff atmosphere. This is what you're going to feel, and you got to play till the buzzer.
Pierce throws it in. As we see number 5, Nichols, come back in the game. Oh, that was a good give-and-go situation we saw right there, Joe. Wilson came up to the shoulder.
Just a solid give-and-go right there.
McGee driving. Gets the foul for 2.
Strong take from McGee, and that's what we talked about. There's that 7th foul from Woodbury. West Deptford will be shooting free throws the rest of the game, which could be huge for the Eagles to try to chew away at this lead.
Great point, Joe, and we'll see if West Deptford keeps that same plan, keep driving to the hoop, and McGee will shoot 2 here. First shot is good.
That's Carr and Flynn stepping into the paint in case there's an offensive rebound, which you'd actually love to have here and try to sneak 2 out of this.
I think Carr has 15 rebounds tonight, Joe. Oh, there's another
16,
one.
And Kim.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like we drew it up that way right there. Got to hit the first one, maybe miss the second one on purpose. 3-point play right there for the Eagles. Down to 15 again. Here we go.
See if the Eagles can get momentum. Oh, stop and pop. Oh, up and in. That's just, you can't stop that one, Joe.
No, Nichols just unbelievable court awareness and has a great
driving McGee with the layup. As West Deptford takes his timeout.
Olivia McGee again attacking the rim from the right side. Does a great job.
And, yeah, that was a great drive by McGee right there and getting that up and 2. And McGee coming off the bench in the fourth quarter is doing a great job.
They were excited about her coming into the season, and I think it's great that she just she took her licks at JV. She even played in the JV game today and continually earns minutes at the varsity level. You love to see someone who's continually improving throughout the season. So kudos to the coaches and Olivia for the hard work being put in there and earning some minutes at the varsity level.
Great point as we get out of the timeout. But, yeah, as we were saying before that, Joe, I think Carr does have 16 rebounds tonight.
I'd have to agree with you. I told Mr. Morrell as this season got started that we may want to take a look at that record for rebounds in a season because I have to believe that number 2, Zanaya Carr, is going to make a push for that record. As a matter of fact, she may already have it with the number of rebounds she has pulled down this year.
Woodbury will inbound it. West Deptford playing that hard defense. Oh. Yeah. We get the foul on Carr.
What a great pass from number 4,
Yeah.
Nyasia Clark. I mean, full head of steam down the court and still finds her teammate with the one-handed, basically no-look pass. That'll send her teammate Wilkinson to the line for 2.
And I can't say I'm mad at that foul, Joe.
I think you have to take it there, Gavin. I agree with you. Cannot be giving up easy buckets
Yep.
underneath, and you see right there, it paid off initially. She misses the front end.
As she goes for her second. No good.
Misses
Off the
both.
foot of Carr.
That was great hustle by
Yeah.
number 1 from Woodbury, Harvey. West Deptford ball.
McDonald with the ball.
Woodbury continuing to play suffocating defense, not giving an inch, even up 15.
Oh, finds Carr down low. McGee with the assist.
Olivia McGee coming into her own, goes to drive, finds Carr down low. It's going to be a foul on Carino.
You like the tough defense, though?
Absolutely. And all of a sudden, down to 13. Both teams nearing the bonus where free throws will be shot basically for the rest of this game.
And as West Deptford, you got to test Woodbury's condition right here. They've had these same starters in and just keep pushing the pace.
That's a great hustle from Zanaya Carr. Just unlucky draw right there. She falls out of bounds with the ball, but great rebound.
Woodbury will throw it in. This is to Harvey. Harvey drives. Ball tipped up. Carr with another one.
Wow.
Reno driving.
A bucket here would make this thing interesting.
This is it down low. Post moves up and in. McGee.
Great move, Olivia McGee. She has been exciting to watch these past couple games. All of a sudden, the lead down to 11. I believe it was 16 or 18 at one point. I think we had 32-16. So we're looking at a 13-8 run right now from the Eagles. And there it is.
Timeout Woodbury.
Timeout Woodbury.
And after that drive by McGee, I saw a little bit of frustration on the Woodbury players' faces, and
I'll tell you what, and this tends to happen a lot. You're an athlete and you know how it works. When you like to play fast and you build a lead and then all of a sudden you start taking that foot off the gas pedal, things can get a little interesting. I know a lot of coaches go back and forth about what style they'd like to play when you're up, but sometimes slowing it down can hurt your team, and right now that's allowing West Deptford to get back into the game. I'd be eager to see if Woodbury comes out of this timeout and starts pushing the basketball again.
Yep. And the worst thing you can do right now at Woodbury is start pointing fingers. I've been in games, football, wrestling. You start pointing fingers, blaming your teammates. They're not going to have any more trust. They're going to start taking care of the shots. and it's not going to go well for your team.
I agree, and I think that's where you have to applaud Woodbury, a quality timeout, not even taking the 30-second, taking the full minute to just settle this thing down and let them know you're up 11, girls. The game's in your hands right now. You know, play your style, and I guarantee we see them come out and start pushing the pace a little bit again, seeing if West Deptford can respond. But right now, Woodbury needs to find an answer for number 13, Olivia McGee.
Yep. Great point, Joe. And we come out of timeout. It is Woodbury's ball, I believe. Confusion with the throw-in right now. Brown with the ball. This is the Nichols for 3. No good. Rebound Carr once again, might be 20 plus for her.
Finds Carino, and here we go. Another bucket makes it down to single digits.
Ooh.
Oh, no foul.
No foul on that one.
After a strong take from Carino, Uruso
Carino, Uruso jumps a little bit too early on that one. And
Nichols again connecting for Woodbury. Lead back up to 13.
Mid-range 2 from Uruso, up and in.
Consistent player, number 3, Kara Uruso, is just out there trying to help the team, always working hard. Down to 11 again. West Deptford needs a stop.
Nichols with the ball.
Looks like we've got a foul off the ball on Woodbury, and that'll be a turnover for the Thundering Herd.
West Deptford getting in the heads. Was that Carino?
That's number 4, Clark, who has played an excellent game so far. Got a little off-the-ball push there. And that'll be their 8th team foul. Still side in.
Basketball on the side. No bonus free throw due to Woodbury having possession.
Mr. Seeley just gave us the explanation there. Because Woodbury had possession on the foul there, that will not be a one-on-one opportunity. It will just be West Deptford basketball.
Okay. I wasn't even thinking about that one, Joe, but I'm glad we cleared it up anyway.
I try to pretend I know it all here in the sports world, but I do not.
Traveling call, West Deptford called on McGee.
We've got back-to-back turnovers for each team. Back to the Herd now, 42-31, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go.
West Deptford pressuring.
Both teams playing their starters for extended minutes, which you love to see, and you just know the type of competition that's going on in this gym. It's another strong take from Nichols. Misses.
Yeah.
The Herd with the rebound.
And Woodbury's been doing that all night, Joe. A little pick and drive. And
yeah, they've run it very successfully, and I've got to give a shout-out to number 1 from Woodbury, Milani Harvey, has just been doing all the tough work down low. It may not show up on the stat sheet, but she is working hard down there.
3 from McDonald. Oh! Foul on McGee. A little bit of a run-into right there. And
it's just 2 teams going hard for the ball, but unfortunately there's going to be a foul called there. We understand that, but a tough foul for the Eagles as that now puts them in the bonus, and Woodbury will shoot 1 and 1.
Laxton checks in for the Eagles for McGee, and props to McGee for showing right there. She had. West Deptford down 11. We're looking at about 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Again, I've seen crazier things happen in this game, down 11. And that's Nichols hitting the first one on the front end of the 1 and 1 there. Been very consistent all game.
Second one in.
Great rotation on the basketball. Good looking shot right there. Lead back up to 13 for Woodbury.
Carino with the ball to McDonald. Woodbury not laying up on defense.
Well, here we go. We need the clock stopped. This is the only way for West Deptford to chip away at this thing. Still down 13.
3 minutes and 39 seconds left. McDonald can 1-1 at the free throw line. First one is in. And another foul, Joe. You're looking at two immediate shots right
Absolutely, which would be huge for the Eagles. Again, both teams fouling the wrong person. Nichols seems to be a good free throw shooter, and as we know, McDonald very consistent from the line.
Oh, Carr with another rebound. Great hustle play.
This would be huge here, just like we talked about, stealing a possession.
Ooh, frustration.
McDonald looking for a foul call there. Doesn't get it, but possession stays with the Eagles. Coach Petito yelling in a play for the Eagles. Again, strong movement from the Thundering Herd.
Back to Carino, stop and pop, no good. Carr with the rebound and gets the foul.
The 10th foul for the Thundering Herd, and the Eagles will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Down 12, 2 big shots coming up here for Carr.
She can knock these 2 down, Joe. I think we still got a game left here.
I agree with you. We may be here for another hour.
Yeah.
With this kind of fouls and free throw shooting, but hey, that's what we signed up for.
Yep. Carr with the first shot. No good.
Big one coming up here. Got to have the rebound if she misses. She
knocks it down.
Down to 11 again, and here we go.
Oh. Nichols telling our team to slow down.
Putting the ball in the hands of your senior leader. She's going to try to close this thing out. That was a 5-second call, meaning that the defender was locked onto the ball handler for 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover, Woodbury, West Deptford basketball. To me, I don't know if she was close enough to engage the 5 count, but again, out of our control.
Yep.
West Deptford moving off the ball.
McDonald with the 3. Oh, bang!
McDonald connects and cuts the lead to 8.
We have a ball.
44-36 Woodbury.
We have a ball game, Joe. Wow. That shot right there, I just...
And this is exactly what we talked about. What's the message going into the fourth quarter? And it's got to be don't back down. Keep coming at it, knowing that fouls were going to come, and all of the sudden, you're looking at a 3-possession basketball game. The way McDonald can shoot the 3, 2 of those and a quick bucket down low, and we've got a tie ball game.
Great point, Joe, and yeah, great job by McDonald right there, just being confident, stepping up and taking that 3. Ice in the veins and...
Absolutely. She hasn't shot the best tonight, but she continues to put those up, and that's so important if you want to get back in the game, because that shot right there couldn't have been bigger. Single-digit lead for Woodbury, I think, since maybe the first quarter, if we take a look back. So that's big time for the Eagles, cutting into that lead.
And if you're Coach Petito right now, you're just saying, hey, we're down 8. Let's keep it going. Keep the foot on the gas pedal, and let's see where this thing goes.
I mean, with one team in the double bonus and the other team in the bonus with 2:49 to go, I mean, like we just talked about, that is an absolute eternity in basketball, especially at the high school level.
Yep. And also, if you're West Deptford, just don't be afraid to drive the hoop, get some foul shots in.
I agree, and I think we're seeing that route now. We've gotten a little scrappier on the boards. We've extended possessions after we've missed a couple free throws, and I just like that we keep continuing to come at it. We could have packed it in coming out of halftime, and here we are still battling in this game. Full court pressure from the Eagles. Woodbury quickly breaks through that. They're into their half-court offense. Yaruso all over the ball handler.
Foul on West Deptford.
Liza Laxton, I agree with you. It's not a bad foul there. Nichols was about to have an easy layup, and she's going to make her earn that from the free throw line.
And as you saw right there, just another pick and go.
Oh, once that screen is set, Nichols is right off the screen, and she's looking to get to the hoop. I thought it was great D from Yaruso right there. She got caught up in the screen a little bit, but I thought we were getting close to another 5 count there.
Yep. First shot by Nichols is no good.
That's big for the Eagles right now. Second shot coming up. Got to have this rebound. Cannot give Woodbury an extended possession.
Second shot, no good. Russo gets the rebound. Carino takes it up.
Lead still 8 for Woodbury. 2:25 to go in the game.
Maximum the ball back to Carino. Carino drives. Up. Foul. Ooh, almost an N1 opportunity, Joe.
Carino will shoot 2. Oh, and a technical foul looks like it's being called on maybe one of the Woodbury players.
Wow. Things are getting interesting.
This is big for the Eagles right now, as there's some frustration from the Woodbury Thundering Herd.
So Carino will be at the line shooting a technical free throw. Now, I'm not sure how this one works, Joe, but does she still shoot the 2 for the
She
shot?
will, and West Deptford should get possession of the basketball as well.
Ooh, first shot, no good. The ref signaling she has 1 shot left, so I believe that shot goes in. Oh, so now they're going to send McDonald in to shoot the technical shot.
Okay, so Carino shot the two free throws on the foul, and McDonald will come in for the technical. Lead down to 7 again. Lot of noise in the gym right now.
McDonald for a second shot. Up and in.
And West Deptford cuts it down to 6, and this will be West Deptford basketball as well. So not only did you get the 4 free throws, but you get possession, which is huge. You can cut this thing down to 4.
Or 3, Joe.
Which is hard to comprehend, and I agree with you, Gavin. An and one or a big three-pointer cuts this thing down to 3. And here we go. 2:15 to go in the game, and it is a game.
McDonald gets it. Tries to find an opportunity to score. No foul call on that one.
Oh, seemed like a lot of contact, but don't get the foul call.
Woodbury bench getting ecstatic over that one.
And that's what you like. You like excitement in the gym. You want an intense matchup, and it's been one. Just like we talked about, when it was a 16-point lead, it didn't feel like it.
Foul on Yaruso.
That's a foul on Yaruso.
And she'll get 1-1 at the line. Nichols will. She did miss both the last time. So if you're West Deptford, you're thinking,
got to be ready for this rebound.
First one does go in.
Lead back up to 7. Still a game, though.
Yep.
Got to be big on the glass right now.
Minute 56 is a long time, Joe.
Absolutely it is.
Second one up and in. Timeout by Woodbury, and West Deptford's down by 8.
Full timeout from Woodbury, looking to settle everything down.
Put on the dance moves again.
And there's that Woodbury bench bringing the juice. They haven't stopped all game. And why not? They've been leading all game, but all of a sudden it's a little bit closer.
Yeah. And once again, West Deptford just test their conditioning out. You got minute 56. I know there's been a lot of breaks with free throws and everything, but just see how long you can go. I mean, I know the feeling. You're down the fourth quarter. Legs get a little bit wobbly. Can't do the same as you did in the first quarter.
This is where you just got to let the body take over.
Yep.
The mind might be out of it right now. Just let the body take over. I think we'll see West Deptford coming out, swarming the basketball, trying to get to the rim, and again, trying to shoot some free throws to slow this game down, stop the clock, and see if we can't chip away at this 8-point lead for Woodbury.
And the timeout is over. It will be West Deptford ball. And any kind of points here would be huge for West Deptford, just to keep that momentum up.
And Woodbury not backing off at all. Now it looks like they are pushing their defense back now, going to let West Deptford advance it. Carino bringing the ball up, crosses half court. And there's the Thundering Herd with that thundering defense chant.
Flynn with the ball. Down the car. Up. No good.
And Woodbury basketball. Good pass from Flynn down to Carr. Just didn't fall. Good defense from the Herd. Again, a lot of good basketball we're watching right now.
Brown with the ball. Back to Nichols.
Good ball movement from Woodbury right now.
Foul on Flynn.
That'll put Nichols to the line for 2 now in the double bonus. Don't know if that's who we wanted to foul there, but had to stop the clock.
And if you're West Deptford, just keep your head in it. You got a minute 11 left. A couple 3-pointers, you're back in it. First one goes in.
Just an outstanding performance from number 5, Nichols, tonight for Woodbury.
Yeah, she's been playing great tonight, Joe. I know the third quarter we saw all number 4, Clark, but now we have Nichols back in the fourth quarter just putting on a performance and just playing great.
And we're down to a minute to play in regulation. 48-38 Woodbury.
Down the car to McDonald. McDonald drives. Up, no good. Carr with the rebound. Up, no good. Woodbury slows it down. 40 seconds left.
Yeah, timeout Woodbury.
And we're closing in on 30 seconds, Joe. Woodbury up by 10.
Just a very good basketball game. I'll tell you what, proud of the West Deptford Eagles for sticking with it, battling back. And again, my hat's off to Woodbury for putting together a pretty complete game and handling a run from West Deptford. I don't know if 10 points in 36 seconds is possible, but I know you and I aren't going anywhere, and I know the Eagles are going to come out looking to put the pressure on right now.
Great point, Joe, and Woodbury's bench game once again. Hype over there. I'll give props to them tonight, Joe. Really.
Absolutely. Brought some good energy, but you look on the screen right now, it's not West Deptford hanging their head right now. They're taking the court with an attitude, and we're going to continue to get better and improve. And just some good quality basketball in the nest tonight, and we hope to have more of this to come. And, you know, I think you're coming up on the 16-game deadline for playoffs, and I know our girls are looking to host a home game, so you know, there's no days off right now. This thing just keeps coming at you.
Yep, and I hope we'll get some playoff games here in the nest so we can come out and broadcast them.
Absolutely. I know the Eagle Wrestling Squad, #1 seed right now based on power points, but again, a lot of wrestling left and some big matches coming up for the Eagles. We haven't gotten an update on the boys over at Woodbury, but hoping they come away with a win as they've been on a roll lately.
Oof. As the man said to the left of me, that was a nice give and go, Joe.
Yeah, that's number 4, Clark, finishing at the rim again. Woodbury just continuing to attack the glass and get those layups.
Carr not backing down. Good pass by Carino, up and in.
And that will probably do it, ladies and gentlemen. As the clock hits 0.
That is the game, folks. That is our second edition of WDTV broadcast. Thank you, Joe, and thank you for being our trainer here at West Deptford High School. You're the best.
Well, thank you for having me. Anytime I can fill in, you let me know, but you guys are doing a great job over here. Again, thank you to the whole production, Mr. Kirshner and the crew, for putting on an awesome display for our fans who couldn't be here tonight and our students, and that's what we're trying to do. increase the student experience. So great job all around. Be safe getting home, and we'll see you back tomorrow night here at the Nest for a 6 o'clock tilt with Northern Burlington.
Thank you. My name is Gavin Shields.
I'm Joe Pancella.
We're signing out.
Great job, Pete. Rest, recover, come hungry tomorrow.
Yep.